Today is the most important day in Warframe history because I'm dropping the Warframes in Paris video, guys. Today we are looking at the Warframe weapon, the Paris. And you guys know I gotta go full on racism for this one, boys. We're gonna be dropping hella N-bombs during. We're stopping the joke now before I get canceled because, you know, people with 1,000 subscribers get canceled all the time. Anyway, today we're talking about the Warframes in Paris. We're talking about the Paris, one of the worst weapons in the game. Not actually one of the worst weapons, but it is literally like the first weapon you get. Well, the MK1 Paris is the first weapon you get. We're using the normal Paris, no Incarnate. Fuck the Incarnate form. All you guys in my comments are always like, what about the Incarnate? What about the Incarnate? Guess what, guys? I'm not good at the game. I suck at Warframe. I don't have any damn Incarnates. So when you click on my video, be like, why aren't you talking about the Incarnate? It's because I don't got the damn Incarnate. Okay, that's my bad. That's my bad, but not really. I don't care. I'm a casual. I hide behind that excuse every single video. I'm going to continue to hide behind that excuse. And today we're talking about the Paris. If you guys couldn't put that together. The Paris is a bow, and it shoots arrows. Okay, and that is already a huge disadvantage in Warframe because guess what? The biggest thing in Warframe is crowd control, and if you have a bow shooting a singular arrow each time you shoot it, that's not going to do a lot of damage to a crowd of enemies. It's going to kill 1 or 2 enemies because there is hella puncture on the Paris. So if you can line up like 3 enemies in a row and let that hoe fly, guess what? That's 3 kills. But guess what? You're not going to be doing that very often because in a horde of 50 enemies, what works better, a shotgun or a singular arrow? You right, guys, the shotgun does. So the Paris to me is always been kind of a useless weapon in Warframe, not because it's actually that bad, not because it can't do hella damage, but because why the fuck would you ever use a bow in Warframe? There's that one bow that like blows up and does 1,000,000 damage every time you shoot it, that you get like at the end of the Ballast quest, whatever, the new war quest, and that shit is fire. Don't get me wrong, that shit is fire. That's not a normal bow. That doesn't count. It has infinite ammo. That shit don't count. The Paris is not in that weight class. Boy, Paris is a lightweight, brother. The Paris is Dustin Poirier, and it's getting choked out by Islam Makhachev right the fuck now. And I think I said Makhachev's last name correctly. If I didn't, I apologize. Let me know in the comments. Anyway, I'm yapping about the UFC. Sean Strickland beat Paulo Costa. I'm actually surprised. I thought Paulo Costa was going to win that. Don't ask me why. It's just because Paulo Costa is more handsome, and I always go with the more handsome fighter, which is why I was hoping Dustin Poirier was going to beat Islam. But, you know, shit happens. As long as Robert Whittaker beats Kazmat, though, we're all going to be happy around here. Anyway, back onto the bows in Warframe. Bows in Warframe are generally, in my opinion, the worst weapons in the game. Not, like I said, because they just aren't good for crowd control. And you can put Thunderbolt on that hoe. You can make some things work for it, but you really do have to work for it. Because innate ability-wise, the bows are the worst weapons in the game for crowd control. You have to really work your ass off to make them things decent. And the Paris is one of the worst bows. The Dread is better. The Prime Paris is better. That shit that blows up is better. Basically any bow in the game, the Ceno, whatever the fuck that C-E-N-O, that shit's better than the fucking Paris, the infested one. The Paris is just the worst bow in the game, except the MK1 Paris, and that's reflected by the fact that you can use it at Master Rank 0, and it is supposed to be just a direct upgrade from the MK1 Paris. You only use it for a little bit, never use it again, but we don't take that shit into consideration when we're talking about how ass it is. So, back on to what the positives are. The positive of the Paris is that it's silent, so if you're the one person in all of Warframe that actually does stealth things, the Paris could be useful just like any bow. But let's just be honest, guys, if you're still stealthing in Warframe, first off, I think stealthing means like you come in someone without them knowing. That's such an insane thing I've heard about. Like people do that shit, like you take the condom off and come in someone in the middle, like that's crazy. First off, stealthing is crazy. And the reason I'm talking about it is because I just learned what that is. I've been on the internet more for this YouTube stuff and just like, you know, doing research for YouTube. And I've learned some weird shit just doing research for Warframe videos. Y'all motherfuckers are freaks in the Warframe community. And I don't trust a single one of you motherfuckers. Don't come near me in real life. God damn it. Unless you're a fan of me, then you're handsome, awesome, and not a freak, or you're just a freak in the perfect and right ways. You know what I'm saying? If you're a fan of Game Fanatic Cook the Fanatic, you know what I'm saying? That means you a freak in the right ways. But if you're not a fan, then stay the fuck away from me, you freaks. Anyway, I'm sorry. Back on track here. If you actually still, you know, do stealth shit in Warframe, which unless you're going invisible with Ashe or Loki, what the fuck are you doing? If you still do that stealth shit where you like hide behind quarters and shoot with bows, and you like cosplaying as an Assassin's Creed character, then yeah, I mean, you might have some fun with the Paris. But if you're like a normal person that just goes up, gets the loudest gun possible, unloads 5 million clips into a horde of enemies, I don't think you're gonna have that much fun with the Paris. But this is my first usage, guys. I'm actually pretty sure I've used the Paris before, which is why I'm talking like I am. Usually I give it more credit before I use it, but I'm pretty sure I have used the Paris before, because who the fuck hasn't? But I'm going to be leveling it up, and we're going to be doing the level up, and we're going to be using the final usage just like normal. Anyway, I got super off topic here. This was supposed to be like a one long Kanye West joke about the N-words in Paris song, but I kind of got distracted and started actually talking about the weapon, which kind of ruined the meme of this video. It was supposed to just always come back and connect back to the Warframers in Paris joke, but I kind of sold it and actually started giving actual input on what I think the problems with the Paris are and why it's not a great weapon, even though you can definitely make it into a great weapon if you really try. Anyway, what the fuck am I talking about? I'm just yapping at this point. Anyway, let's get into the first usage. And,
yo, what is up? Yo, you are not a Warframe in Paris. You are not
Bye.
a Warframer, my boy Lotus. You are not a Warframer. You cannot be talking right now. Alright, what's up, Warframes in Paris? Today we are in Grenier, Paris. Yes, this is the Earth version of Paris in the future. We are in Paris with the Paris, and we're going to cause some commotion because we're Warframers, guys. Warframe hard R, baby. Warframers. Let's go. Anyway, this is the typical very low-level exclamation mission that I do with all the level 1 weapons I use in this game. This is the first usage of the Paris, baby. And, you know, we're going to have some fun. It's going to one-shot everything because the Paris, you know, I don't think it's a great weapon, but guess what? It does deal a lot of damage, as all bows in the game do, because if they didn't deal a lot of damage, they'd kind of be useless now, wouldn't they? Because how do you only hit one target and also do no damage? Anyway, so it's absolutely smoking these guys. That missed? That missed? Whoa, how did... Oh, my cat killed him. Absolutely smoking these guys, sticking them to walls, bro. Watch, I'm gonna send him to the walk wall. Dang, look at that, he's hanging in by a thread, bro. Look at the arrow in his head, bro. It's in his head, bro. He's just hanging there with an arrow in his head. That's one cool thing about any weapon with a ton of puncture, is that you can literally ragdoll the bodies and stick them to walls. That is always extremely fun, extremely cool. And sometimes they just disappear forever somehow, but it's always a fun little thing to do. Bam. Bam, look at that, they go flying because they just stay with the arrow. They just go flying for miles, bro. It's actually just hilarious. Nah, I'm actually kind of having fun with the Paris right now. Maybe I was hating too hard. Guys. I always feel like I think I have this already. I always have to try to scan it just in case, though. I think I always come in, like, hitting too hard on weapons. Then I use them for the first usage. I'm like, oh, wait, they're not even that bad. But then I use them on, like, actually try to use them on decently difficult missions. And I was like, never mind, I should have hated more. Right? That's like the normal, like, journey that we take throughout these videos. Hate too much, then don't think that, wait, no, hate a lot, think we hated too much, and then be like, never mind, we needed to hate more. I take back everything I think I said. But right now, the Paris is pretty fun. It feels cool to shoot. Obviously, charging up all the way is how you do the most damage. And I mean, most people are going to be charging up all the way every time they shoot, which means it does take a pretty long amount of time to shoot, which is unfortunate. You can shoot up to 1 second, 1 arrow per second if you just don't put any power in it. But then, I mean, it doesn't feel as good, right? Like, you have to charge it up for it to be a fun weapon to use. If you just like this just does not feel right. One tapping the Paris without charging just feels disgusting. It feels nasty. It feels unclean. And plus, it's really hard to aim because maybe I'm just bad at the game. Holy shit. I'm using a controller, by the way, guys. But maybe I'm just bad at the game. But it seems like it's like harder to aim if you're not holding it down for some reason. You can't like swipe it right or something. I don't know, guys. I don't know. But let me go ahead and grab these. I should have tried to be stealthy, you know, because I was talking about stealthing earlier. I should have tried to be a little stealthy on some of these grenadiers a little bit, you know, rip the condom right off on these grenadiers. Can I shoot through the door? I can! Let's go! Through the door, baby! That's why I use bows in this game, because they can go through literally anything. Literally anything. I don't know about this. Wait, watch this, watch this. Yeah, never mind. It's definitely not going through a straight-up rock. I'm surprised it even got stuck in the rock. Realistically, it should have been deflected away from the rock. Anyway, let's go ahead and grab this star real quick. Why not grab this 8 and star? Get some decent loot from this mission. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how I always miss these. I always have to go back for them. I never pick them up when they first drop because I'm literally an idiot. Oh, I hate these little... Ugh! I hate these little grenades. Ugh. Destroyed 50 enemies? Kill 150 enemies with a melee weapon? Really? That's a mission? I'd probably do that in like one mission if I want to do that later. That's an easy one. Especially when you have the Furax, the best melee weapon in the game. That definitely wasn't said sarcastically or anything. The Furax is definitely amazing. Okay, let's go ahead. I'll always be using like the goofiest, worst weapons in these fucking in these missions, like as my backups. Like I have the Furax as my backup right now. Like why the fuck is that my backup right now? Who even knows? Probably because they're really fun and cool looking. But who even knows? All right, where are you guys at? Bam! Through the wall. Wall bang, wall bang. I've been playing Rainbow, guys. I'm the best Rainbow player of all time. I just took money off my friend. We played for money. He tried... So one of my friends in Rainbow, right, we're gonna get off topic here, said he could 2v1 me and one of our other friends using only shield operators. Only shield operators could 2v1 us. Bro got smoked so fucking hard, and now he owes us $10 a piece. It wasn't high stakes. I tried to put 100 on it, but bro wasn't willing to put 100 on it, probably because he knew he was going to lose. I mean, how the fuck is he going to beat us using only shield ops so we can use whoever we want, you know? Like, he's just absolutely insane for that, and pretty dumb, to be completely honest. So we had to clutch up and win that real easy. Yeah, get the finish there. Boom. Nice, 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 nice. I know I'm staying a little longer than I probably should be saying. I'm just having fun with it right now. Go here. Bang. Bang that. Bang all that. Boom. Drop that. And I think we're probably done here, guys. I think this is a good first usage. This is a fun first usage. I feel like I got a lot of my thoughts out. I feel like I articulated well. Let me know what your first thoughts were the first time you used the Paris were. If anyone actually remembers the first time I used the Paris. So it was probably like 8 years ago for most of us. If you're new to Warframe and you just used the Paris recently, I'd be really interested to hear what you have to say. You're like the one person I have more knowledge than if you just started playing the game yesterday. So I feel like I'm one of the least knowledgeable people in Warframe. If I'm being completely honest here, guys, I'm using a lot of these weapons for the first time, so, I mean, I'm just, like, always a noob when it comes in, like, always a casual talking about these weapons, which kind of is a cool little perspective I like to come from. Anyway, let's get back into the leveling up part of the video, and I'm going to go ahead and end the first gameplay here, first usage. Peace out! Alright, guys, so I grinded the Paris Prime, I mean, not Prime, oh my gosh, I grinded the Paris all the way to level 30, and it wasn't really that fun. The Paris is, in all honesty, not a very fun weapon to use. I'm just keep it real here. I don't like using bows in this game, and the Paris is probably the least interesting bow in the game. So you guys know I was like predisposed to this, like the Paris. So if you're a Paris lover here, I really do feel bad for you. If you're a Warframe in Paris right now, I do apologize because I'm not rocking with it. I'm just not rocking with it. But we got level 30. It does alright damage. My build for it, I'll show it right here, what I'm using for it right now, is absolutely terrible, right? Because I'm just not investing a catalyst into this weapon. I'm going to sell this weapon right away. I'm never going to use it again. So I don't really see the point in putting a catalyst in a weapon and wasting it in one I'm just going to sell anyway. So here's my build right here. You know, it's absolutely terrible. I can only fit 3 mods on it. I got Serration, I got something to help with Slash, I believe, and I got some like burning on it or something. I don't even know, man. I really don't care. This weapon was not fun. It was not meme worthy. There was nothing interesting about it. It kind of suffers from the same issue that Dual Skana has in the sense that it's the most basic weapon that you can possibly have. It's just boring. It's just not fun. Because a lot of weapons I do in this series are really unique or weird, or they're really bad or really good. But the Paris isn't a really bad weapon. It's just a bow, which I don't really like that much. And it's the most basic bow imaginable. It has no weird, like, cool thing coming on, like, connecting with it. It's just a basic ass bow. So, yeah, it's not a fun weapon. I didn't like leveling it. I ended up just going to the Cephalon, you know, like, level up area everyone goes to. I forgot what it's called. I just ended up going there and leveling it up in that area. Cephalon Simris, because I just didn't really feel like doing normal missions like I usually do with most weapons. I just was like, screw it, I'm not having fun. Let's just level up this thing as quick as possible. And that's what I did. So I do apologize for that. It's just not a very fun weapon to me. It's just too basic. It's the bow without anything on it. It's just a basic bow, bro. And I mean, I understand that's what it's supposed to be. It's the first bow in the game, really. I mean, you could say that the MK1's the first bow and be technically right, but let's just be completely honest here. Be like, it's just the MK1 times 2. So that's why it's just so boring, right? It's just so boring. So I apologize, you know, if you guys like the Paris. Let me know why you guys like it. I just can't imagine that there's a lot of people liking this weapon because there's just no reason to like it. But thank you guys. Let's get into the final usage here where I give my final thoughts on it and stuff like that. Even though I pretty much just gave my final thoughts in this rant right here. But we'll go ahead and, you know, use it the last time on a Grenier mission, level 30. And once again, if you like the Paris, let me know why in the comments, because I'm just not feeling it. I mean, I know my mods aren't terrible, but I can't imagine you can put any mods on it that make it great. I was thinking about putting Thunderbolt on it, but I don't know. I just don't think Thunderbolt will fit on it very well. I just don't think it's worth it. Anyway, let's get into it. Peace out. Let's get into the final. Don't peace out. Don't leave yet. Watch this final bit, and then you can. All right, guys. You know, bro, Lotus. You know what I said last time? You're still not a Warframe, my girl. You're still not a Warframe. You can't be saying that. And you can't be talking in Paris. You just can't say these things. Anyway, what is up, guys? We're using the final usage of the Paris today. Not Paris Prime. Not MK1. We're using the most base, useless, worth version of the Paris. I guess actually the MK1's worse. But anyway, I realized I forgot to show you guys in the middle part of the video where I normally like show you guys the better build and my build and all that crap. Forgot to show you guys an elite build of the Paris. So I'll be showing Leyzar Gaming's build at the end there, so you guys know who that is. He's a goat at making like actually really good weapons. Guys, you don't watch me to learn how to build weapons. We all know this. I'm bad at this game. You guys watch me to learn if weapons are fun. Okay, I'll let you know cold hard facts. You should play weapons for fun. But I'm never going to tell you how to actually use weapons. I suck at this game. And that's just the fact. I'm never going to actually tell you how to use a weapon properly. It's just an unlucky fact. We watch it. We have fun over here. We have fun, bro. We are not grinders. We are not meta gamers. We have fun over here, and that's what we do. Anyway, it's a level 30 mission, Extermination, Kuva Fortress, and my Paris is surprisingly one-shotting most of these enemies. I actually wasn't expecting that because I built my Paris so poorly, so incredibly poorly. It's actually insane. Okay, well there we go. There's not the one shot right there. Yeah, this is not my proudest moment. This is probably one of the worst builds I've ever done in this game, if I'm being completely honest. Okay, bro was about to light me up, dude. Bro was about to actually light me up. Okay, let's see. Let me like shoot him in the back to destroy him or something. I think, right? Or am I wrong? Dang, bro. And then he just powers down so we can't kill him. Bro was actually just a menace. Bro was like, yeah, I'm about to lose, so I'm just going to turn off. Like, that's kind of unfair. Double shot. Let's go double kill. Let's go. I'm actually insane. I'm cracked. Let's go. Pop these open because I think I actually have a daily quest to collect like resources, which is insane. I knew that could be a daily quest. Okay, just missed my blatant shots. Also, another thing is I'm really bad at aiming in this game, so using like the Paris is bad for me because I just suck in general. How do I destroy this? I forgot how to do this. Isn't there like something I have to read or something? Oh, right there we go. I'll destroy this first, obviously, and it just powers off when I'm about to destroy it. That's so it upsets me so much, dude. That literally upsets me so much. Like how, bro? Like how's that fair? And they got another one. Nice. All right, and he's going to kill me. I love to see it. These turrets are actually so annoying. I'm about to blow up here soon, too. And can we accomplish this? Nice. It only took an hour. Let's go. And it didn't even drop circuits. Let's go. I thought they were always guaranteed dropped circuits, but I guess not. Holy crap. We are so unlucky. I'm telling you why. It's because we're using the Paris today. And we're, you know, I don't know, man. They're racist, man. I don't know what to say. They don't like us down in Paris, I guess. I don't know, man. I don't know. They don't like Americans down in Paris, and that's just a fact. I heard they actually hate tourists in Paris, like unironically. Anyone from Paris can confirm or unconfirm that. Not that I would ever. I don't think I would want to travel to Paris. A lot of people want to go there someday, but I'm not a big fan, to be honest. I don't think I'd want to go. I really want to go to like Australia, mostly because I really like Australian accents. So I might stay like 5 years in Australia just to develop a little, you know, Australian accent or something. You know what I'm saying? I know if you stay in places for a long enough time, you can get a pretty crazy accent. And that Australian accent, man, just goes crazy on me, bro. They just be seducing me, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie. This goes through this. No, it doesn't. Bows don't go through these. That's actually insane. I'm about to die. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Let's go invisible, guys. Let's go invisible. Please don't murder me. What the heck are they doing? Just trying to run through the wall? What's going on here? What's going on here? They're, like, just all huddled against that window trying to run outside somehow. I think they're stupid. There we go. Boom. Leeches? Who's a lazy leech, bro? Oh, that's the queen's yelling. Never mind. I be getting confused. I forget they exist sometimes. Oh, she kind of bad, though. If you look like her, hit me up, bro. If you look like her, go to the hospital. Bro, get some plastic surgery, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, bro. You gonna need some plastic surgery. I'm sorry, bro. If you look like her, bro, you need some help. Don't hit me up. I lied. I was joking. Don't hit me up. Don't ever talk to me again, actually. Leave the channel right now, bro. Don't talk to me. If you look like one of the twin queens, bro, don't talk to me. Bro, you gonna have some spells on me or something, bro. I don't know, man. I don't trust none of that. Anyway, let's go ahead and pop these real quick. Bam. Bam. Pop that open. I need to collect like 1,000 resources. Does this place drop shit? Why are we all just obsessed with this window? Back at this window again. Holy crap. And this guy's gonna take 5. What the heck did I just do? I just like did a combo finisher on him. What the hell? I was like a Xenoverse combo finisher out of nowhere for no reason. What am I doing? What's going on? Ooh, I don't know why I thought that was a person. I thought that computer was a person. Yeah, I have issues. Let's go ahead and pop this real quick. I'm great at this game. Boom, boom, boom. Look at that. Boom. So quick. That was like 5 seconds max. Anyway, what are we talking about now? Oh yeah, Paris is boring. I think I said this. I think I really gave my final thoughts, so I'm being completely honest. And the part before this, I mean, the Paris is just kind of boring. Just like with the dual sconce, my biggest issue in this game, as you guys know, since I am measuring for fun, my biggest issue is when a weapon just isn't fun, isn't unique, isn't cool. Now, Paris is meant to be a base bow. It's meant to be boring. It's not meant to be fun. So I think it suffers a lot for that. But it's also, I'm not saying it's bad design, because it's just supposed to be one of the first weapons to use, one of the first bows. I think the design's fine. I think Digital Extremes did a fine job with it. It's just not a fun weapon, right? Because it is so boring, it is so basic. And when you played Warframe for as long as I have, which, you know, is a really long time, even though I'm casual, even though I'm not super good at the game. I've been playing for, you know, more than 6 years at this point, on and off. You use a lot of different weapons. Even in this series, we've used so many different weapons already. And besides like the dual Skanas, the Paris might be one of those boring weapons in the game that I've had the unpleasantry of touching. And since there's the MK1 variant as well that you probably use first, I think that makes the Paris look even worse, because you're not using the Paris as your first weapon. It's not the first bow you're using, which could save it a little bit in its uniqueness and its fun factor, because it's not the first bow you're using. The MK1 Paris is. That's why this video is, you know, first off, I just have the Paris and not the MK1 Paris. That's why this video is on the Paris and not the MK1 Paris. But another reason it is because the MK1 Paris is just the first weapon you use. There's only so much hate you can like give it, right? Because like, well, it's just supposed to be basic. But the Paris is a direct upgrade. It's supposed to be not the first bow you use. It's supposed to be an upgrade, and it's still just boring. It's not fun. And that's why bows, I think, are underutilized in this game. Oh my gosh, I just lost my voice like crazy. That's why I think bows are underutilized in this game, and kind of like not a very fun part of the game, is because the first experience with bows is the Paris, and the next MK1 Paris, and the next experience is just the Paris. And neither are entertaining uses. They're just not good, fun uses. So that really affects people's thoughts on the bows. People are less likely to use bows. And people who use bows less, the Digital Extremes has less incentive to make new, cooler bows. Is at least my personal opinion on it. So that's why bows, I feel like, are almost forgotten about and underused, including by me, because like I said, I don't like them. Because I feel like there's just not a whole lot of reason to use them for any reason. Because they're not better than any weapon, and they're not more fun than any weapon, right? You can be one of those two things, and if it's neither, it's just not worth it. Paris would be more fun. Sorry for that little cut there. But the Paris just has nothing going for it, in my personal opinion. Like I said, it's not fun and it's not good. So, I mean, that's the perfect combo right there. You're not going to use it for metagame. You're not going to use it to have fun either, in my opinion. So it kind of just kills the game, in my personal opinion. Not kills the game, but kills the chance of this weapon being an enjoyable usage or something that I ever want to use in the game. Like, I would not be using the Paris at all, you know, if it wasn't for this video. And I've actually maxed out the Paris Prime, I believe. I don't know if I maxed out on this account, but I have used the Paris Prime pretty extensively. I mean, it's like the same thing as all Paris. There's just no point using it. It's just not fun. And, like, I mean, there's a lot of guns in this game that aren't special, that aren't unique. It's probably what you're saying. But it's like, the Gorgon, the gun just shoots a lot of bullets, is automatically more fun because it shoots, like, it's just like, it's more fun to shoot a machine gun than a bow. I'm sorry. It's more fun to hold something down for like a minute and shoot 1,000,000 rounds at a second than it is to just, like, you know, have to hold a charge and shoot a shot every 2 seconds, right? It's just not as fun. It's just not as entertaining. So, I mean, that's why the Paris suffers so much, in my opinion. That's why I'm giving it such a negative review, because it just, I don't know, it just does nothing for me. When my most important thing in this game is fun and then functionality second, and it fails at both, then what's the point? The only thing it kind of does good at is looks. I would say it looks pretty cool. I'd say most bows in this game look really good. Yeah, I mean, while the Paris does look good, it probably fits pretty well with some fashion frames. It doesn't look as good as most other bows. I do think it looks. I think Paris Prime is one of the worst looking bows in the game. So it does look better than like Paris Prime does, and all Paris does. I mean, that's not saying much, and that's also just comparing one variant to another. But I just don't think it's that. There's just not a lot there for me to praise when it comes to the Paris. I mean, if we're getting down to looks, saying the looks is the biggest positives, that's how you know it's just not something I love. And obviously there is an incarnate form, which I assume was added to fix a lot of these issues. I guess we can go ahead and talk about that as well. I'm not using the incarnate in this video, and the incarnates recently, I feel like they've been putting the incarnate on weapons that they know aren't the most fun. Like, I've had my issues with the Gorgon. I explained why I don't like the Gorgon. They put an incarnate on it, which makes it 1,000,000 times better. I explained my issues with the Paris. I have an issue with the Paris. There's now a Paris incarnate. I mean, it's been there for a while before this video, obviously. I'm just saying, like, they find the weapons that aren't fun, that aren't good, like in any way, that aren't meta, that aren't entertaining, and they're putting incarnates on them to make people play those weapons again. I kind of respect that. A Burston, which is a weapon that I didn't realize was so universally loved. But when I did not enjoy when I tried it out for the first time. Also has an incarnate. It's like every gun that I disliked is getting incarnates, bro, or has already had incarnates. And it's like, I think that's a sign, because they know what guns aren't super fun to use, that aren't super entertaining or super good, and they don't get a lot of value out of them, and they're just putting these incarnates on them to make these weapons actually get usage. which in a sense is kind of smart. And like if we're talking about it, like, you know, people use the Paris because there's an incarnate on it. People use the Burson if there's an incarnate on it. People use the Gorgon because there's an incarnate on it. And, you know, so it's like adding and making these things better because they realize how like dog shit they actually are. But anyway, that's pretty much the extent of what I have to say about the Paris. I hope you guys enjoyed. I went on a little bit long there for sure. It's because I wanted to complete this quest, you know, in the video. But I think everything I said was pretty relevant. I think most of it's agreeable. If you disagree with me, let me know. Let me know if you like the Paris. Let me know if you think it's a better bow. Let me know if you like bows in general, because I'm not a big fan myself, as you guys, I've made it very evident throughout this entire video. I mean, I feel like there's someone out there that really does love bows, and if you do, there's more power to you. It's just I feel like, you know, you're not getting a lot of options, and part of the reason you don't have a ton of options is because how mid the Paris is, and it's the first introduction we have to bows. You know, obviously, you know, you have the incarnate that you can eventually get, but no casual new player is getting an incarnate like within the first 3 months of playing unless they have some significant help from outside resources. So I mean, like, if we're being real, everyone uses the Paris for the first time, we're like, wow, this actually is not fun, right? And they just never think about it again. And maybe when they're level 500, you know, MR 18 different times, maxed out 18 different times, maybe then they're like, okay, wait, never mind. Maybe the incarnate wasn't so bad after all. Maybe the Paris isn't so bad after all because I have the incarnate. But no new player, no casual player is having fun with the Paris. Let's just keep it real right there. If you want to have fun with the Paris, you want to have to grind your ass off, right? I mean, that's just an issue of a lot of the both suffer, in my opinion, but the Paris just more so. Anyway, that's all I had to say about this. Thank you guys for watching. Also, my fear axes are like level 1 right now. That's why they suck so bad. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I appreciate all the support recently. We're going crazy, which is pretty cool. And expect more videos to come out. And we'll try to be more consistent than I have been in the past. And we're going to get more variety as well. My Helldiver video, but just recently actually did way better than I thought it would. Way better than the first Helldivers video did, so we might see some more Helldiver stuff in the future. I'm getting back into Dragon Ball Xenoverse, so we might see more of that as well. There's just so many different things that I'm thinking about trying out. You know, and just let me know what you guys would like to see as well. And of course, Warframe videos are going to keep coming out like crazy because it's like one of my favorite games, and they're super fun videos to make. I've been having so much fun with this series. Just like trying out these different weapons has been so fun. Am I stuck up here? How do I get down? There we go. But yeah, it's just been a really good time. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Just loot real quick. I appreciate it. Have a good one. Stay blessed, and see you guys in the next one. Okay, I thought I was going to escape when I went up here, and I didn't, so now this outro is awkward. Okay. How the fuck do I get... Wait. How do we get here? Wait. Okay, we might be stuck. Gamers, we might be stuck. Wait, I can't, I don't fit through there? Are you kidding me? Let me fit. Okay, thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're there for a second, guys. And, yep. Boom. I have to collect all these because I'm a freaking freak. And that's it.